Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all are doing great. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Tanya, and this is a channel about thrifting at thrift stores, estate sales, antique shops. I know antique shops are not considered thrifting, but it is still secondhand things, and sometimes you can catch booths with some really good deals. So I buy all these things, I show them to you, and then I show you how I decorate with them sometimes. But if you like what you see today, stick around, because I do home tours to show you how I take all these wonderful vintage things and place them in my home. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming on over and seeing what's going on. So I have, remember I may have told you, I was off last week and I did a lot of thrifting and running around just kind of on my own. And I was leaving it in the cars, depending on which one I was taking. So today I cleaned out one of the cars, and I have a combination of an estate sale purchase, some auction wins, and some thrifting. I think it's City Thrift and Goodwill from last week. So let's just jump into that. First thing, this was an auction win, and it is a flow blue plate. I can't make out the company. It's so faded. I'll show you. But it's beautiful. There, you see I can't really read the stamp. Now, I will tell you, I did win this off of the Goodwill auction site. I paid $7.99 for it. Now, here's the problem. Here's a tip I'm going to give you. I read the description and thought that this was a serving platter. Had I known that this was just like a dinner plate, which I probably think it's probably even like a lunch plate, I would not have bid on this. Nobody bid against me, so I won the auction at $7.99. But the shipping was $10. So had this been a huge serving platter, absolutely that would have been a great deal. Just make sure, and here's the thing though, they don't put dimensions. It's very rare. And a lot of times, more than not, they don't word it. I also think sometimes they don't really know what they're dealing with, or they'll just say things that are misleading. So while I love Flow Blue, and $8 is not a bad price for the plate, when you count in that shipping for the plate, I did not get such a good deal. And I want to share those things with you. You know, there is a reality side to winning auctions. It's not always exactly what you think you're getting. But having said that, this is another Goodwill auction win, and it is I'm probably not going to say this right, Angelus marshmallow tin. I have never seen one of these in an antique store. I never see my tins in thrift stores, so I did bid on this. I was determined to win it. Greg was rooting me on. I want to style this with my campfire tins. I'm just not, the whole top of that hutch will have to be reworked. So we'll see how I end up doing that. Now today, after school, today's Thursday, and so summer camp, they want us to call it summer camp, let out at 1:30, and I went to an estate sale in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's ran by the White Monkey estate sales. I've talked about them several times. The only complaint I have about them is their sales start on on Thursday. So I rarely ever get to go to opening day. Today was opening day, and what I went after, I just knew was going to be gone. I thought somebody was standing in line to get that. I left school at 1:30 and got there around 2:10. They closed at 3. I just kind of was thinking about where I saw the picture, and I got into the house, and I thought this has to be upstairs. So I went upstairs and immediately found the room, recognized the pictures, and lo and behold, there sat the knee hugger that I went after. Y'all, I could not believe that at 2:10 on opening day, he was still there. And he is the one with the big head. Now, I did pay up for him. I paid $18. I've seen him, well, not maybe him in particular, but the ones with the large heads, for as high as $45 in an antique store. So I didn't have to think twice. Now, he does not have a tag on him, But, so I don't know. I can't say that, you know, for sure that he is one of the Japan elves. But I've said before, some of that stuff doesn't really matter to me. I just think he's cute. He's going to be a cute addition to my vintage Christmas. And I also was shocked that this guy was here. And he does need just a tad bit of cleaning, but not much at all. So I got this Santa. He's got the white plastic boots. He does have, I don't know, it almost looks like a Christmas light might have burned him. There's no markings on him, so I'll have to Google lens him. I don't want to say, you know, what I think he is, because when I do make a mistake, y'all definitely let me know. Which, please know, I don't make mistakes intentionally. Like I've talked kind of before, this is not, you know, I'm not a historian. I'm doing this for fun. I'm learning as I go. But, you know, and I'm not one to be big on brands particularly. I just know that I'm trying to collect vintage Santas. So I was very shocked that he was still there. And the guy was like, he said, I thought about you today because I know you like vintage Christmas. Now, this was a beautiful house in a like golf course country club setting. The house was gorgeous, and he said the majority of the people that, you know, got there on opening day this morning, they were after the Versace and Gucci, things like that, because this woman had an amazing wardrobe. Shoes like I've never seen before, purses, beautiful clothes, and he said that mainly that's what had sold. It didn't even look like anybody had touched the holiday room, and a lot of the, like, they had a ton of Astoria. You know, I'm sure there were pieces taken, but I just didn't notice it but I did notice the clothes and like a huge dent and all that. So anyway, I was excited to get this little fellow. That's one of the great things about summer camp, is I do usually get to go to local estate sales, but White Monkey is the only one in my area that starts early in the week like that. So now, last week while I was off, I remember I told y'all that I had gone to Lebanon the second day on Friday to get Greg that second post that he wanted, and I went to their thrift store. One of you told me the name of it. I've already forgotten it. But I also went to their Goodwill. And y'all know that for my fall, I'm going to be incorporating some Thanksgiving particular items. And I think I already have one of these. So I grabbed another one of these to go with the cornucopia and the one that I have. I don't know if this is what people call resin. But I know there's no chips. It's in good shape. It was $2.99. And it'll be really cute to put with my Thanksgiving decor stuff. Now, look, I'm not buying any more of these. But to go with Greg's new obsession with his ceramic baby planters, I saw this and it was $1.99. It looks brand new, like it just come out of the box. So I grabbed this. And I also, for $1.99, was this little round one. And it has a cute little bunny and a cute little bear. So if nothing else, I might actually, I don't know, for baby gifts, I could put a little plant in there or something. I think I had said that on the last one, because I think we have 5 now, so I am not going to get any more of these. He may see one that he likes, but like the plan is for me not to go hunting for these. All right, then this was probably the most exciting purchase that I had found. Now, my sister has saw my tablescape where I'm using the Crazy Daisy Pyrex, or not Pyrex, these are Corelle, the Corelle dishes. Now, I know it can be Spring Blossom, it can also be Crazy Daisy, so I am not really sure if this Crazy Daisy is in reference to the Corelle, but you're going to know what I'm talking about. I have it on my table. So she wanted some of these, and ever since she told me that she wanted some, I've not been able to find them, but I was able to, for $6, get her 7 plates. So I was so excited. I love to be able to find things not just for myself, but you know, if I have friends or family members that are wanting things, it's always a bigger thrill for me to be able to find things for other people. Now, I went to City Thrift at some point last week. Y'all know this because I have already done a haul from City Thrift. Now, I did get 2 books. This one was 99 cents. Now, let me see. I don't know if this one had a copyright date. It did. It's 1946, and it is like a hymnal. Just a thin little book. It's sort of in a burnt orange. I don't know if it's coming across like that. So that'll be really pretty stacked, you know, around the fall time. And then I got this big green book. It is Adventures in Appreciation. Pretty, very pretty, you know, for green. Y'all know that I'm into green. It is, let's see, what is the copyright date on this? It has some beautiful pictures in here. So the first copy date was 1936. The last one was 1963. So that would make this one 1963. And it was $1.99. So again, it's also like a little bit bigger book, and it'll be great for using as a riser. I told Greg today, I said I really kind of want to get my focus on more on those old leather bound books. I know I've told y'all before that I want to try to focus on 1800s. I just don't see a lot of those. And if I do see them, I cannot afford them. They're up to $200 or more. For 99 cents, I got this. I don't necessarily wouldn't call this a doily. It's thick. It's double-sided. It's almost like I would not use this as a hot pad because it's just too pretty. But so I'm probably going to use it as a doily. But y'all know I decorate with pink in the early spring. So for 99 cents, I was happy to get that. And then when I did my shop with me at City Thrift last week, and I told y'all how it killed me to leave that one platter there. And a lot of you too agreed, like that platter would have come home with me. Well, when I went in that day, it was still there. I cannot read the maker of it because it's just too blurred. But I brought the platter home. Now it was $8. But look, there's that aged crazing. And when I pay up for things like this, like $8 for this big old platter, so it's really not, like if you think about going to, you know, I don't know, I don't shop at Williams and Sonoma or places like that. Like I, you know, might go to Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby or, I used to go to Kohl's all the time. But when you go to those places and you look at getting serving ware, you know, if you need a platter for something, you're not going to get a nice platter for $8. You know, maybe $48. So sometimes I feel bad when I pay $8 for something like this. I'm like, gosh, I'm at a thrift store. It's a lot of money. But when you look at the way our economy is and inflation and just the way things have just gone crazy, $8 now for a platter is not bad. Now, will I use this? No, I won't use it. But even thinking about times that you do go to Hobby Lobby or Kirkland's or wherever you purchase, you know, TJ Maxx, places like that, even then you're not going to get a decorative platter for $8 to decorate with. So that is the way that I girl reason some of my more expensive purchases. All right, y'all, so that is it. I have to go clean out my car now. I have made a rule. I still have the kitchen table that we bought a couple of weeks ago here in the living room, dining room area. We have not got around to painting it. And we won't until Greg gets another week off. But it has become my catch-all. So I've made a rule that I have to completely clean the table off before I can bring any items in the house. And so far that's working. Like right now I have some stuff on there that I'm gathering for the yard sale. Speaking of the yard sale, this Saturday, we're not going to do the yard sale. So we live right outside. I live right outside of Nashville. And it is CMA weekend. If you don't know what that is, it's Country Music Association Festival. And we have people come from all over the world to CMA week. I've never been. I don't know if it's just the week or the week. I think it's the whole week, and then maybe on the weekend they have bigger things. I don't know. But I know that if you're local, you know, unless you're attending the festivities, you just know you don't go downtown. You don't go anywhere near Nashville. I mean, it is, you know, hotels are sold out months ahead of time. Like, it is, if you're into music and country music, it's an amazing event that people plan for. Some come every year. And like I said, we do, my husband being in retail, you know, he used to work very close to the area. And, well, he used to work near at the Opry Mills. And so a lot of people would stay at the Opry Atlanta Hotel. And he, you know, through the years, we get to talking. I mean, people plan for this, and this is their vacation. And he's talked to several people that have come from out of the country to be a part of this. I have friends that work, you know, certain areas downtown, and they'll tell me, you know, a lot of rural travelers come. So all that to say, we're not going to have the yard sale this Saturday, which worked out perfect for me, because if you are around this area and you don't plan on getting in that mess in downtown Nashville, head over to Lebanon, Tennessee. Antiques on 231 will be having their sidewalk sale this Saturday. So I'm excited to go, you know, be able to go to that. And we're going to have our yard sale next Saturday, Lord willing, you know, unless something crazy happens. But anyway, that is it. I'm going to end this video here. You guys have a great rest of your day. And until I see you again, happy thrifting.